Navigating 100 years ago was an easy task in the daytime, but what about at nighttime? Pilots of today can easily navigate with GPS and ground-based navigation systems like VORs and NDBs. But back in the 1920s, they used lighted airways. These weren't much more than a beacon on top of a tower. Towers were spaced approximately 10 nautical miles apart. The towers were numbered in order on a map, and a separate light underneath the beacon would flash Morse code. Morse code told the pilot the letter of that station, which corresponded with a number. Each tower had a number 1 through 10. Once they got to 11, they would start at the Morse code for the first letter, starting the numbering process again. The towers were numbered in order with the corresponding letter. As you can see, there is no particular order to those letters. So the pilots memorized this saying: when undertaking very hard routes, keep direction by good methods. And to find the next tower easily, there is also an arrow underneath the tower and on the map pointing in the direction of the next tower. The lights on these towers operated during the nighttime. A white light would have flashed every 10 seconds on the top of the tower, along with a red or green light flashing the Morse code for that tower. If the light on the tower flashed red, that just meant the tower was on an airway between two airports. If it was green, that meant the tower was on or adjacent to an airport. And occasionally there would be a tower that looked like this, the same beacon on a water tower. Towers were normally built on a concrete pad like the one seen here. And back when this pad was operational, it would have looked like this. The shed would have housed a generator to run the lights on the tower. Some towers were connected to city electrical supplies, but if they weren't, they had a 515-gallon fuel tank to run the generator. The towers are normally 51 feet high, and also for use in the daytime, the arrow pointing to the next station would have been painted yellow. Surprisingly enough, even today there are still some beacons remaining, like the one here in Montana. This is what the particular tower looks like today, and is one of a few remaining towers. This system hit its peak just after the end of World War II in 1946, with over 2,000 beacons on over 120 airways. They started being decommissioned with the advent of 4-course radio ranges, which were the precursor of a VOR, which we still use today. Thanks for watching.